EasyCommerce is an AI-powered WordPress e-commerce plugin designed for businesses, entrepreneurs, and agencies. It's lightweight and fast. In this EasyCommerce overview, we're taking a look at some of its features, its usability, pricing, and more. So let's get started. So we have a WordPress website. Now let's first install the plugin and see how it works. What we are going to do is go into plugins and click on add plugin and search for EasyCommerce here. And here is the plugin. We can see that it's compatible with our current version of WordPress. Now let's click on the install now button and wait for the plugin to install. Now let's activate the plugin. And as soon as we activate the plugin, it's going to launch as setup wizard. We can go through the setup wizard. So let's click on the get started now button. We can write the name of our store. We can then choose a business type. We can also upload a logo, but we're going to skip this. Then we can choose our country from here. And then we can add our business email. After that, we can simply click on next. And this is the store setup section. From here, we can choose our shop page, our checkout page, and our dashboard page. We don't have any pages on this website, but if we click on next, the setup wizard is going to create these pages for us. Then we can choose our currency from here. We can also choose our currency format. And next, we can choose our payment methods. So these are the options that we have by default. We have bank transfer, we have Braintree, cash on delivery, Molly. We also have PayPal and Stripe. So let's go ahead and simply choose bank transfer and cash on delivery for now. And we're going to click on next. Then we can add in our name and email address. After this, we're going to click on next. And they will send an API key to our email address. So let's go ahead and copy the API key and paste it over here. All right, now we're going to click on the next button. And the API key has been verified successfully, and now we are ready to explore. So we can go to the store dashboard or explore add-ons. So let's go to the store dashboard, and here is the dashboard. Now let's talk about the dashboard first. You can see the stats are shown over here. The setup status is shown over here. We have set up our store pages, currency formats, payment methods, but it still requires business info, email templates, and cart recovery. So our recent sales are shown over here. Our profile is shown over here. We can access products, orders, abandoned carts, and other features from here. Now, since this is a brand new site, we don't have any products or orders which the analytics can pick up. But let's see what the dashboard looks like with enough data. Alright, we access the EasyCommerce demo. Now you can really see how the dashboard looks like with data. You can see the dashboard shows us stats for sales, orders, customers, refunds, items sold, etc. We can also see the recent sales, the abandoned carts, latest orders, low stocks, top selling products, all can be viewed from here. To explore the other features of this plugin, we are going to install a theme. So let's go to the themes section and let's click on add theme. And let's get the Astra theme. So we're going to click on the install button. Okay, it's installed. Now let's activate it. All right, our theme has been installed and activated. Now, if we take a look at the pages, it already created some pages for us. It created the shop page, the dashboard, and checkout. So if we take a look at the shop page, currently there are no products. So let's go ahead and add some products and let's see the experience. So what we're going to do is go to the product section. From here, you can see there are no products. So let's go ahead and add one. We're going to click on new product and let's add the name of our product. Let's say I want to sell a desk plant. So I'm going to write desk plant over here. And now, as you can see, there are some buttons activated over here. You can see. So these are actually the AI features. You can use the AI to generate content for you. So let's go ahead and generate a product summary with this AI. So I'm going to click over here. And as soon as we click over here, there's an instruction box, so we can write our prompt over here. We also have some limited number of credits, so let's use it wisely. Although we added the title, but still we wrote over here that the product is a desk plant. So we're going to click on the generate button and wait for the AI to work. So this is the AI copywriter. And as you can see, it generated a good content over here, and that didn't take much long, so it's quite fast. Now for the product image, we can use the help of the AI to generate the image for us, but we're not going to do that right now. We're simply going to upload an image. Okay, so this is an image we downloaded from Pexels. We uploaded it. We can also add more images as well. Now we can also add attributes. So just by clicking on manage attributes, we can add name, slug, type, and options over here, but we're going to avoid that right now. And now we can write pricing. We can write the name of the plan and the price. So let's add a price. And after you add it, we can also click on this plus button and it will expand it. So we can choose the product types. Is it a physical product or a digital product? If it's a digital product, we can upload the file from here. And we can set a regular price and sale price. There's also tax classes over here. We can also calculate the profit margin. So if we click over here, we can add the cost of the good and the profit, how much profit we made, and also the margin. So we can calculate the percentage. We can also enable subscription, but this is only available in the Pro version. So if we take a look at the inventory, we can also add a stock count. So how many stocks we have. And we can also add a low stock threshold. So when it comes to 5, this will be considered a low stock limit. We can also add dimensions here, but let's avoid this for now. And then we can add a product description. So again, we can use the AI to generate the content for us. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 9 credits left. Let's actually use the default prompt that's already added. So we're going to click on generate. All right, that took some time, but it really created a really detailed product description. You can see that it added a lot of description. So the copywriter AI is really helpful and fast over here. Then we can also choose a template. So currently this is the template that we will be using, the product view. We can choose from the 2 templates that are over here. So we are going to go with the template 1. And there are some settings, the slugs, and also there are visibility options over here. So you can hide from shop if you want, you can hide from search engines if you want, and you can also enable review. We can also access the AI from here as well. We actually published the product very early, so let's go ahead and save it. And now our product is ready. Now, if we go to our site and let's go to the shop, now we can see that our product is ready over here. So if we click on it, this is how it will look like. So we can view the product from here. We can increase the number of purchases we want to make, and then we can add to cart. And here is the product details. So that is how we can add products using EasyCommerce. Now, since we don't have a good theme prepared, let's actually take a look at the demo site of EasyCommerce. All right, we have accessed the EasyCommerce demo, and this is how the site looks like with much more products. So now if we click on a product, now this is our product, we can choose the quantity. So let's say we want to purchase 1 kilogram and we want the bright reds. Now we can add this to cart. And then if we proceed to checkout, this is how the page will look like. So this is the billing address. This is our cart. We can also take a look at the order summary, the shipping address, same as billing address. Then we can confirm order. You can also choose the method of payment from here as well. So that is how it looks like. So if we take a look at the product management, so let's get back to the dashboard. And if we go to the store and take a look at all the products, these are all our products. You can see that these are very easy to manage. We can take a look at the name of the product. We can take a look at the price, quantity, and total sales. We can also take a look at the status of the product. Currently, this is live. You can move it to draft or trash very easily from here. If we go to edit, we can edit these from here. You can have customized pricing over here. You can see for the green caps, 500 grams, you can set the pricing from here. For 2 kilograms, you can add the pricing. You can add the variation quite easily. So if we expand this, we can see all this information here. So if you want these variations, you can add the attributes. So the attributes were added from here. We can also add more attributes such as quantity. So your users will have an easy time purchasing all your products. You can manage the products from here. You can add more products, attributes, categories, tags, and brands. So the product management is quite efficient. If we take a look at the orders section, order management is also quite simple. From this section, you can view all your orders. You can see if the status is completed, if it's unfulfilled. Everything can be managed from here. Now, there's also the option for abandoned carts. So the abandoned carts is an advanced feature of an e-commerce website where users usually add to their cart and leave without purchasing. So you can add a remind features to your customers so that they will be reminded that they have an abandoned cart and they will be prompted to make their purchase. Now, if we take a look at the add-on section, here you have the EasyCommerce subscription. This is disabled. There's the WP Bakery integration, so you can design and customize your website using WP Bakery. There's the license manager, paddle payment integration, points and reward system. There's the product recommendations, Fluent CRM integration, bank transfer, so your customers can pay through their bank. And there's the sliding cart feature. There's also the CSV importer and wishlist feature, the checkout editor, sheer cart migration. These are all amazing features. Now, if you want, you can also get the Pro version. So if we click on the Get Pro, we'll be able to see what features it will introduce. First of all, you can sell licensed products, you can manage subscriptions, you can create memberships, you can also run an LMS and handle bookings, and of course, you'll have more points for AI. Now, if we take a look over here, there's the difference between the free and the Pro version. In the Pro version, you'll get the subscription management, the license management, the membership management, multi-vendor marketplace. So the membership management and multi-vendor marketplace are an upcoming feature. So is the LMS system and also the bookings. So if you want these features, you have to upgrade to the Pro. Now let's take a look at the pricing page of EasyCommerce. So if we scroll down over here, we can take a look at the plans. So there's the yearly and lifetime plans. The yearly plans start with the personal plan, which is normally $199 a year. This gives you one site license and access to all the features, premium support, frequent updates, access to future features, 30-day easy refunds, and no hidden charge. The professional plan is available for $499 a year, and it gives you up to 10 site licenses. And finally, the agency plan is available at $799, which gives you 100 site licenses. There's no hidden charge. If we take a look at the lifetime plans, these are also available, but at a higher cost. As you can see, the personal plan is now $499. The professional plan is $1,250, and the agency plan is $1,999. So that was our video on EasyCommerce. Let us know what you think about this plugin in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos such as this one. So thank you for watching. See you next time.